Hey everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. Today I closed the day up $75 in realized profit. Didn't actually do any trading today. Just been holding on to some swing positions and just been, kind of taking it easy. Been missing a couple live streams. A lot of things going on in my life, but we're getting back on it with the daily videos, kind of show you, what's going on. Haven't made a daily video since Thursday, and I've been doing, been pushing them out pretty consecutively, but, kind of show you what I've been doing. SNDL for the UVH Academy. I actually sold the, I was in the, let's see here. Yeah, right here. March 12th, I was selling 5 naked puts, got a 30-cent credit, bought them back for 15 cents today. So I made 50% profit. So the max profit on this trade would have been $150, made $75, which is great. So far for the UVH Academy, I'm 5 for 5 in 2021, up with a 100% win rate, but that was a nice 50% profit for that I had in the UVH Academy options trade ideas. Another thing that we added to, I'll go through some of these other trades. Another thing, just for the people that watch every day, another thing that we added into the Us vs. Herd Academy is real-time options flow by quant data. So quant data we're using to get the data as part of the Us vs. Herd Academy. You can see what tickers were the most bullish in terms of how much option premium was bought, how many orders there were, what those tickers were, and same goes for put side or bearish flow. And you can get this in real time through the Us vs. Herd Academy. So, some exciting things. I'm trying my best to deliver value, not just, hey, here's the education piece, but I want to deliver value day in, day out. I'm just so excited about the ideas that I have for the Academy and the platform that it's becoming. It's not just becoming about just education, but also providing tools. And, some of the things that I have planned, it's exciting. It's very exciting to me because I use these tools all the time, and this is how I like to trade. So going back to SNDL. So if you guys are in SNDL, I was talking about a little bit yesterday. So I rolled out of the 1 strike puts. I'm now in the 1.5 strike puts. I did get a 45-cent credit for one of them, and then the rest of them. So I got one filled at 45-cent credit, and then the next one filled at 4 cents. 41 cents to the rest of them, so a total of 5. So that's why I'm down a little bit on the position, because they all didn't get filled for the same price. But I am still riding 500 shares here. My cost average on those shares is $1.27, which you can't see here. Right here, as you can see here, Tastyworks is saying 500 shares at $1.27. So right down here, I put these on the other day. So I'm kind of riding. I'm looking at weed right now. Weed is really pushing me. If you look at the MJ, the weed ETF, it's pushing due to that the Biden administration is saying they want to legalize weed federally, within the next 12 months sometime, within the next year. And that's why these are really pushing. CGC had earnings, which was a major catalyst. They had earnings this morning. They crushed it. This was up 11%. But a lot of these stocks, TLRY crushed it up 40%. It's still got a ways to go from getting to where it was in terms of all-time highs. But, this is, as you can see here, it hit a high of 300. But, this was kind of like the Gamestop of this era. The weed stocks were squeezing shorts hard. And, look, it came all the way back down to $2 or even, $20. But now it's at $40. So we'll kind of see what happens. Weed is in an interesting place. SNDL, one that I'm trading right now. And, in terms of why did I get in this stock, most of the reason was, it came back. It finally crossed over the 200-day moving average. It crossed over the 50-day moving average. It's starting to have some very, very bullish momentum. We had some really good volume on it. Today, actually, volume was only just a little bit over 1 million, so not as big, but volume has picked up quite a bit in this stock. So SNDL is one I'm actively trading. CLOV, I'm also in, CLOV, can't type right now. CLOV, so CLOV got wrecked. They were chilling here at 14. Then the Hindenburg research paper came out saying, hey, these guys are a scam. They're under a DOJ investigation. And, Chamath came out and said, hey, guys, let's let the results speak for themselves. And now the stock was recovering. The one thing I don't like about this is it stayed under the 50-day moving average. It went above it, tapped below it, closed below it today. So I'm looking for a move above right now. I'm looking for a move above 1325, 1327. Going to my position here, CLOV, now I'm only down 12 cents on this position, $12, sorry. On this position, I was down about 300 the other day. I'm selling 2 naked puts. I've been holding on to these. I had these. I mean, things were looking good. The sky when CLOV was just chilling, it was looking good. Theta was working out great, and then Hindenburg Research tested me. So I got $2.36 credit for this. So things are looking good there. I could definitely still roll this if I want to roll for a credit pretty much any expiration that I want. So I'm just going to see if this plays out. I'm basically break even right now. And if I do get assigned the shares right now, my break even is $12.64 because I got that credit. So I could probably sell calls against if I get assigned the 200 shares, I can start selling calls against it. Because premium still rather rich here, 150%. I'll go into March. Going into March, you get into 17.5s, make a couple extra $100 here on these 17.5s, and just start selling some premium against these against this position. So that's kind of the plan. Alibaba, I'm down a little bit on right now, about 20%, 29%. Alibaba just doesn't want to. It just doesn't want to move out of this range, and that one's a naked call. I have the 270 call, and it just keeps getting pushed down right at 270. So it needs I think it needs a little bit of news for Alibaba. I think this is a great setup, and I definitely would trade it long here. But depending on how the rest of the week goes, I'm going to have to manage this position. Either close it out, put on some credit put spreads, kind of play with it, average down my position, because I am in March, but I only have 24 days left right now, so we're kind of getting a little close to it. But some stocks right now that are moving, we'll see what Alibaba. But I think Alibaba has a good setup. Twitter's moving right now. They had earnings just come out. They beat on earnings and revenue, but they say expenses will go 25% this year. They also said that the subscriber growth is slowing. However, it's going up. Lyft is up 9% right now. Lyft's reported fourth quarter earnings. It missed on active riders, but did surpass estimates on revenue per rider. So, for Twitter, looking at its chart here, Twitter, it's just out of here. Lyft, it's kind of like Win and MGM, and I look forward to trading MGM. I did trade Win earnings. I made some money in there. Lyft, it's kind of like, hey, what else can you do to this stock? All the bad news is priced in, and that's what, like MGM, I'm looking forward to. I think the bad news is priced in. Now, this is not investment advice, but this is what the market has been doing. It's been pricing in the bad news. And any sort of good news. This stock is flying now. It closed at 53. It's at 59 right now. It's huge, huge, huge. So, there's been a lot. We're in a time in the market where all these stocks are running just crazy. Netflix today, just another vicious day to the upside, even though it did kind of chill out the rest of the afternoon. Just straight up out the gate. Was it Nvidia? Actually, Roku. Come on. Roku, look at this. It went from 433 to 484 today. Roku. Snow went from 300 to 323. So there's a lot of opportunity in the market. I definitely wish I'd been day trading. I've been super busy and doing some other stuff outside of trading that I've mostly just been swing trading. But when I hope the market stays like this for the next few weeks, because I want to take a part in the day trades. I do. But right now, just kind of seeing where the market goes. If we're looking at SPY right now, SPY, finally broke out of where it was getting rejected, and now it's kind of chilling here. Needs to make, I think it wants to make a push to 400 on SPY. The question is, will it? Will it consolidate here, or are we going to push? Qs, same exact setup. Is it going to push, or are we going to consolidate here? So I'm just watching right now. Don't get lost in the chop. Implied volatility, if you can see here, implied volatility got crushed. So premium's going way down. I mean, this is a great time, and we got crypto blowing up. We got the weed stocks blowing up. I mean, everything is going up. I mean, we got Bitcoin right now. What is Bitcoin? I mean, Bitcoin's 48,000 right now. I mean, this is a amazing time to be a trader, amazing time to be an investor. It's exciting. 2021 is looking like an exciting place to be. So if you watch this video to the end, comment watch to the end. And as always, stay safe, stay green. It's us first Herd.